Okay, for those of you who joined in late, my name is Rajesh Bhatt and I am the CEO of Iron Lady. And we work with a purpose called a million women, at least a million women at the top. And in that context, it is my biggest joy to welcome all of you to this session. Every month, every day, I support people from almost 7 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the night. And this is my 182nd masterclass in the last 12 months. And I thank you for giving me an opportunity to serve you these 3 days. And thank you for trusting us. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to serve you. All right. And with this intention, my my invitation to each one of you is ensure you participate fully and move ahead with the agenda of at least a million women at the top. Okay, so let me quickly share the agenda for today. What is the agenda? What are we going to do today? Right, today we will start looking at three things in the agenda today. What are the three things? First, how can you get maximum value over the next 3 days? First. Second, how now as I begin this system, right, I assume all of you are here to fast forward your career or business or your life as a whole. Everyone is here for that purpose. Anybody is here because you didn't have anything else to do in life? Nobody, right? Each one of you are here with a clear intention to move ahead faster in your career or your business or your life in itself. So with that intention, I am committed to ensuring that you go back having taken back a huge amount of value, that you go back in the next 3 days. By end of Wednesday, you go back and say, my God, I implemented a lot. My life, my career or business looks much more powerful and I already implemented a lot. So these 3 days, I invite you to use it very powerfully like that. Okay, and I'm committed to ensuring you get at least 100 times of the value that you invest in. All right, so that's the first part of the agenda. And second part of the agenda is how can you start implementing the 4 key principles very powerfully in your life. Now these are we have 27 total principles. Out of the 27, we have 4 of them. Now these principles, by the way, I did not come up with them from thin air, right? Each of the principles, I was lucky to be gifted with these principles by some of the global top leaders like Sridhar, who was the CEO of Bajaj, and by Simon, who was the CEO of Aviva Singapore, and people like Chitra, who was a vice president of Pepsi. They had gifted this to me, and I've been supporting thousands of women using these principles. Every month, more than 6,000 women implement these principles in their lives. And every month, for example, I was there in the community yesterday. I was like overjoyed to see some of the extraordinary accomplishments that our women leaders have done. I invite you to use these for the rest of your life. I invite you to use these principles in your life so that you can accomplish the biggest dreams that you have. You can accomplish them. All right. Okay. Now next, the third. Now 4 principles, you'll start implementing them today itself. Okay, that's the second part of the agenda. Third part of the agenda is called big, hairy, audacious goal and breakthrough actions. Now these are the two principles or capabilities you will implement much more deeply within the next 24 hours itself, right? These are the 3 things. Now I hope all of you have a notebook and a pen. Everyone has a notebook and a pen. All right, I'll tell you something funny. A few weeks ago, I met people who were in the community for almost 4 years, and they showed me almost worn out notebook. Then they tell me, Rajesh, you know what? I've been using this notebook for the last 4 years, and the principles I've been jotting down 4 years ago, and they have come in handy, and I've been using them. So remember, the financial year has started, right? 1 month it has been, right? I invite you to ensure you use these capabilities that you're building very powerfully every quarter for the next 3 quarters. Ensure at least for the next 3 quarters. And if you love them, use them for the rest of your life as well. Got it? Remember, you are here to implement. Principles are not just knowledge. See, understanding swimming. You can't make notes and just swim and just jump to the water and start swimming, right? Imbibe these capabilities, make them a part of your life as a way of life itself, right? That's my challenge to you. Let's get started. The first principle, first capability. The first capability is called big, hairy, audacious goal, right? This is the first capability. Normal people, normal team leaders, normal managers, normal CEOs and entrepreneurs take on normal goals. Top leaders, people who are the best of the best, focus on big, hairy, audacious goals every single quarter, every single 3 months, right? Now, what is hairy? Hairy does not mean having a lot of hair. Hairy means you and the listener get goosebumps because it is so exciting, so powerful. That is big, hairy, audacious goal. Now, normal people call it smart goal and all that, and then they keep dealing on smart goals. You, as a top leader, I invite you to ensure you start inspiring yourself and other people with these extraordinary, powerful, big, hairy, audacious goals. Okay, let me give you a real example, a real something that happened a few 2 weeks ago in the ILD community. I was sharing about, okay, what is everybody taken on? We had some thousands of people in this meeting, this large meeting, and one of the participants said, I want to share with everybody something very exciting, very exciting. Said, what do you want to share? Her name is Naga. Said, Rajesh, I have accomplished my 3-year BHAG in the last 13 months itself, and I want to share with all of you. I said, oh, everybody is now interested. So what do you want to share? She says, Rajesh and community members, I have shared, I wanted to reach at least 1 crore per year income in a job in the next 3 years. And I'm happy to share with you, I have got a mega job at Amazon with 1.73 crore yearly income. And that's by 13 months itself, I was able to accomplish it. Right? This is like, and she was bubbling and then like, unstoppably sharing with this everybody, right? Because it is like the biggest exciting thing that she has accomplished in the 13 months. Now some of you may say that's great, and then right now some of you may say, remember this, right? It is not just about the money. It is about the impact you can make as a leader. While Naga might have said, I have accomplished 1.7 crore or whatever, what is the impact she's able to make because of which she's able to earn? And some of you may say, I don't even care so much about the money, but I want to make a bigger impact. Some of you are educators, some of you are doctors, teachers, whatever, right? See, you may say, I want to make a bigger impact in the world. Money is also important, but may not be that important. But I challenge you to take on big, hairy goals that are inspiring you, that challenge you, that keep you on your toes. This is the way, think about it. If you're a top CEO of a company, you need to inspire yourself and your team and your board members and your investors. Every 3 months, here's a BHAG we are taking on. Everyone ready for it? Everyone's ready to start taking on kind of BHAGs and inspiring yourself and challenging yourself to read them? Okay, now take it on. Please write down. My 3-year BHAG is, write it down. My 3-year BHAG is, write down. And next, write down. My 1-year BHAG is, and write down. Next, my 3-month BHAG is, and write it down. Three-year BHAG, 1-year BHAG, And then 3-month B hack. What my 3-year B hack is, and write it down. My 1-year B hack is, and write it down. My 3-month B hack is, and write down. Now, slowly start answering the question. What is your 3-year B hack that you'll be super inspired by, super excited by? And what is my 1-year B hack and my 3-month B hack? Now, as you start writing this down, okay, let me share with you something very interesting. So the first time I started hearing these principles, hearing these steps, 15 years ago, right? 15 years ago, I started, my mentors like Sridhar and Chitra, all these people started sharing. And I used to get a big headache. My God, what is all this B hack and breakthrough action and unique brand and how do you build up? I would get a big headache. And I would worry about, my God, I seem like a dumbest person in the room. I don't understand anything, right? So, but I slowly kept on listening to them, right? I kept on learning from them, and slowly it became a part of my life. Now, some of you, if you're like me, right? If you're like me those days, you may not have understood everything, or you may not understand everything yet. My request is, please be a little patient. In the next 24 hours to 48 hours, you will start implementing all this very powerful. Now, some of you may not, maybe you already got it. You already got it. You already are implementing it. If you're already implementing it, implement it much more. Got it? Implement much more rigorously. Now take 3 B hacks every 3 months. Take 5 B hacks. Implement them much more aggressively. Go after much bigger results. Got it? If you're not understanding, understand quickly, fast. And try to patient, but patience is required till tomorrow, day after tomorrow, because first time you are listening to this, first time you are thinking of these, so a little bit of patience with yourself. But if you're the once you begin to implement, fast track it 10 times. Got it? Now, slowly, but tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I guarantee you, you will be able to implement a lot more, and you'll be able to produce a lot of results in the next few months and years by using the steps and principles. Okay. Now, let me give you the next principle. Now, some of you are asking me to repeat. Now, if I start repeating everything, unfortunately, we'll go until 12 o'clock in the night and none of you will have the time. So my request is, if you forget something or if you did not understand something, please go back to the recording of today's session. Got it? Go back to the recording. Today's recording will be shared after let's say around 9 o'clock today. You'll get the recording of today's session. Please go back to the recording. Some sections you may need to repeat 2-3 times. Got it? Some sections you may need to repeat 2-3 times. So repeat. Doesn't matter. Please repeat and watch it till you really absorb everything. My intention is each principle, each step, you need to start going towards implementing and mastery, right? So 3-year B hack, 1-year B hack, and 3-month B hack. By end of tomorrow, you start really getting clarity. Really getting clarity, be very powerfully implementing and absorbing. Imbibing these principles is way more important. Understanding swimming does not make you a swimmer. Got it? Understanding swimming does not make you a swimmer. Now, Rekha is asking me to speak a little slowly. Rekha, I will try my best. But generally, leaders need to be on their toes, right? We need to be really fast. I will try to be a little slow, but generally, my language is a little fast. Leaders are generally fast. I request you, if you don't understand, please go back to the recording, Rekha. Okay, please go back to the recording, watch it again. I'll try to make it as comfortable for all of you as possible. I will try my best, but if you miss any part of it, if you did not understand some part of it, please watch the recording. Okay, because it is important you implement, imbibe it. I really appreciate your commitment to implement, right? Rekha and everybody. All of you are saying go slow. I appreciate your commitment. All right, good. Next, go to the next one. Next step. Leaders manage energy, not just time. What is the meaning of this? Leaders manage energy. Energy is exponential. Time is limited. For example, the one who brings far more energy towards BHAGs wins much more. The one who brings less energy towards BHAGs wins lesser. Imagine, as an example, let me give you a real example. Okay. Imagine you go to an important meeting. You go to an important meeting. Okay. Imagine if you go with the mindset, I am here to produce results from today itself. I've done all the homework. I'm ready to start now. You are more likely to get a yes than somebody who says, okay, let me think about it. I will try to do my best. Right? Why? Leaders bring far more energy than normal people. So manage energy, not just time. So how? Tomorrow morning, as you wake up, keep some of the BHAGs in front of you. Okay? And throughout the next 12 months, see how you can bring 10 times energy towards your BHAG. Okay? Keep your BHAG in front of you and then bring my entire intention, my team's intention, my collective mindset, energy has to flow towards your BHAG. So 10 times more energy towards your BHAGs from tomorrow morning. This is my challenge to you. Okay? And tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I'm going to share techniques, many small techniques to bring this kind of 10 times energy towards your BHAG. Okay? So, and I'll share with you a lot of the techniques that are used by leaders to make this BHAGs come true very fast in your lives. Okay? Now, ready everyone? Can I challenge you to start bringing that kind of energy from today onwards? Okay? Start. I'll give you techniques and tips, but you have to implement them. Okay? Good. Next, go to the one. Now, next one is called, I want to share with you how you should practice this from today tomorrow onwards. Okay? First, there are 3 things we have put together for you. What are 3 things? The first thing we have put together for you are 3 Zoom sessions. See, somebody is asking me to speak Hindi. Madam, I'm sorry, I don't speak Hindi at all. I don't even understand Hindi properly. I'm really sorry. So please bear with me. Now, if you don't understand, you can watch the YouTube video again properly and then see if you can get it translated for yourself. Sorry about that. I now don't speak Hindi at all. Okay, some of you can speak Hindi. You can translate it to your buddies later on in the group or something. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, good. Now, we have put together 3 things for you. What are the 3 things? 1, today's Zoom session, tomorrow's Zoom session, and day after tomorrow's Zoom session. Now, the Zoom session, there are a series of small activities that are there in the Zoom session. For example, tomorrow there is an activity called building extraordinary differentiated brand to position yourself as a top leader live in the session. You'll do it live in the session, like you'll do it, complete it and start sharing it powerfully, communicating yourself as an extraordinary leader. This should become a way of life. Like as a way of life, the moment you start speaking, you should start projecting yourself as an extraordinary, highly accomplished and differentiated leader right from tomorrow itself. Right? So my invitation that through that activity, showcase yourself powerfully. And you will meet somebody tomorrow evening. She will share with you practically how she implemented this in her life and how you should implement it fast in your life as well. This will be live in the session, in the Zoom session. Okay. And day after tomorrow, in the Zoom session itself, you will go through again a series of activities. In those activities, you will learn how to make a shameless pitch. What is a shameless pitch? Shameless pitch is about how to deal with whatever you intend. Your negotiation in a powerful way, powerfully negotiating, dealing with politics, dealing with bias, dealing with abuse, dealing with any sorts of challenges that are coming in your way, to deal with them through powerful communication, negotiation, pitching techniques. You will learn live, implement it live in the session itself. So I invite you to remember, higher you go, the more trauma you will experience. The higher you go, the more politics, more bias you will experience, even at home and outside. I have seen this. Especially women face extreme bias and challenges, even at home, outside. Use these techniques to deal with them, but be live in the session, implementing them along with everyone else here. Can I invite everybody to that? In the session, you need to be keeping your videos on. Can everybody keep the videos on right now, from now itself? Now itself. Why? Because you are not here just to listen to some gyan, how to be a leader gyan, right? You are here to ensure you are able to implement, absorb collective energies of all of us. Yes or no? All of our collective energies have come together towards a million women at the top mission. I invite everyone, every minute, use it to bring more energy towards yourself. All of our collective energy coming together, single-minded purpose, at least a million women at the top. Keeping your videos on will enable you to absorb that mindset, absorb that intention, absorb that collective energy very powerfully. We have to make it as if we are sitting together in a classroom, in a session, in an auditorium, working with each other, inspiring each other, and then communicating with each other very powerfully. That is my invitation to all of you. Got it, everyone? Can everybody keep your videos on from right now itself? Some of us still switching on. See, remember, if you keep your videos on, listen to it as if you are watching a YouTube video, right? Then you will get very little value. You are not here to get 10% value, then it's a waste of time. Okay? Please absorb everything, implement everything. Second thing, you have a WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group is there so that you can copy shamelessly. What? Yes. Copy shamelessly means what? You met people, whoever joined on time, met these extraordinary people, surgeons, educators, scientists, human resource leaders, entrepreneurs, CEOs, homemakers, amazing people who are coming from across the country. All of them are there in the WhatsApp group. Copy shamelessly. Tomorrow all of you will share your B hack and breakthrough action in the WhatsApp group. All of you have to share and also learn and copy shamelessly from each other. They will share. Imagine Rajeshri shares her B hack and breakthrough action. Oh, what can I learn from her? Right? Oh, what can I implement from what she's implementing? What she's already might happen? What can I implement? Day after tomorrow, all of you will share your shameless brand selfies. How you'll position yourself as an extraordinary leader. You will do the activity tomorrow in the session, and we share that selfie, powerful brand selfie, unique selfie. As a top leader, you'll position yourself. Learn from other people. Oh, what is the word she's using? What statement she's making? How she's projecting as a leader? Learn from each other in the WhatsApp group day after tomorrow. Copy shamelessly. Okay, this word she's using brilliantly, I'll use it as well. So implementing together, winning together is a game. At Iron Lady, our job is to enable each other to win. Can we do that, everybody? Can all of us do that? So use the WhatsApp group powerfully. Third, you have a relationship manager who's there to personally support you and guide you in your personalized case studies. I may not be able to answer all your questions. They'll support you with all the questions and answers as well. Ensure you use their support as well fully. These are the three things I invite you. Use it to your advantage. Squeeze everything 100% for your advantage in the next 3 days. And day after tomorrow, come back and tell me you have made huge progress in your B hacks and accomplishments. This is my challenge and request to all of you. Can I get a thumping yes from everybody? Fantastic. Superb. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right. Let's go to the next step. The next step is there are 27 principles. I was telling you about the 27 principles. I'm going to give you a snapshot of the 27 principles, 27 capabilities right now. Everyone ready? These are the 27 principles that will make a mega difference in your life. Now, first, unfortunately, I'm going to share a short story with you. This is a story of somebody called Suvarna. She started her leadership journey, right? Unfortunately, it was on a very sad note. In 2006, when she graduated, her income compared to other people's income was very similar. Unfortunately, only in the span of 5 years, right, 4.5 years, right, her income grew, but other people's income grew much more. So Suvarna was left with an income which was only 60%. My God, 60% compared to men around. And all of you can imagine, it is not just about the income. Her ideas were not valued. She was not given big projects. She was not appreciated enough. She was sidelined in many situations. And she felt so upset and angry. She asked a question: am I less competent? Am I less intelligent? Am I less committed? Am I less responsible? All the answers were no. She was as smart. And how many of you have been in this situation, or how many of you can relate to this? Generally, 95% of the participants say, I can relate to it and I'm terribly, terribly upset about it. Right? Yeah, majority of you can, right? Some of you may not even know this is happening with you. If you don't know if this is happening with you, please start finding out. Because is it not fair? Is it not unfair? Is it fair or unfair? What is it? Is it unfair or fair? Is it fair? Unfair, absolutely unfair, isn't it? It's absolutely unfair, isn't it? So this is what Suvarna started experiencing. He said, hey, how can this be happening with me? How can this be happening with my life? And how am I going to change it dramatically? This is the mindset that she started really, really attacking with. And tell you what, that was a time I was so lucky to be able to support her in the journey. And this is my journey, everyone. Quickly look at it. I was so fortunate because I had 7 of the top global CEOs who are with me who are supporting me, greatest friends that become. And I was lucky to be able to work with them and take their guidance, right? I was lucky. And as I was taking their guidance, right, I had started 3 organizations, 6 of them total, but 3 of them which went on to become the top in India. One Bridge, Head Held High, and Iron Lady. I was so lucky, and as Swarna started implementing, I was able to support her in the journey from 2011 onwards, where she started implementing it. And what did she implement? As she started implementing, we started sharing with more and more women, more and more women, more and more women. And today, we are so fortunate. For example, Head Held High has become the largest not-for-profit in India in youth support and youth empowerment. And ILD has become the largest. We are so fortunate to be able to build this. And I was lucky to get the support of the top global CEOs continuously, even today, right? And now this became something called Art of Winning framework, right? And these are the 27 capabilities. I want all of you, everybody, can you take a quick snap of this? Quick copy of this. Everyone can take a copy. Everyone's taken a quick copy of this. These are the principles and capabilities that Suvarna implemented in her life. Everyone's taken a copy? All right. Everyone's taken a copy, right? Now, if you're not taken the copy, don't worry. Somebody can publish in the WhatsApp group later in the session. Later on, the WhatsApp group will be open. Somebody can publish it. Okay. Now, let me give you a taste of this principle. Right? Isha has posted in the chat already. Okay. So let me give you a taste of these principles that Suvarna implemented. Ready, everyone? Okay. Now, first, leadership with grace. What is leadership with grace? Leadership with grace means smile. Yes, smile and carry a gun. Smile and carry a gun. In the business world, in the corporate world, even sometimes at home, how many of you observed the moment you smile a little, people try to take advantage? Oh, she is nice. She is. How many of you observed? By the way, this is the principle called used by top global leaders. I was lucky to learn about this from Mr. Ratan Tata and people like them, right? Where we had I was fortunate to learn from, right? Smile and carry a gun. This is not just about being assertive. This is way more than that. This is a leader. See, many of you may think these are all soft skills. None of them are soft skills. These are leadership capabilities which are used by the top global CEOs. Smile and carry a gun is a principle used by top CEOs where toughest of situations, how you will deal with them. Toughest of situations at home as well, how to use them. Okay. So many of you ask me how to spell. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I'm going to give you some of the practical examples of how to smile and carry a gun. I want all of you to challenge yourself to start thinking and visualizing yourself using this principle from today itself. Start visualizing. Okay, how am I going to smile and carry a gun? How am I going to be in the top position and smile and carry a gun like that? Think, visualize yourself. Start thinking yourself, implementing them one by one, slowly. Don't try to implement everything together. You'll get overwhelmed. One by one, step by step. All right. Next principle is called maximize and do not balance. What is the meaning of this? How many of you have been told that as a woman you need to compromise? For example, my own sister was told that she should not become a Kiran Bedi. How many of you have been told you should maximize, you should compromise, you can't have it all? I have not seen a single woman have not been told like this. My own sister was told like this. Do not become a Kiran Bedi. You will not get a good husband. Really, right? No, I tell you, nicely when it is sugar coated, they say, balance your life. Nicely sugar coated. I tell you, from today onwards, I challenge all of you to say, bye-bye to balance. I'm sorry, some of you may get feel bad about this because I know some of you may be dealing with the real challenges of balancing with no maid and this and that. How do you do that? So first, I'll give you a real example, right? So today onwards, say no, bye-bye to balance. And today I will say maximize. I will maximize. How? This is the way. First, start thinking, start implementing one by one. Tomorrow you will meet somebody who has implemented this deeply. She has reached the top, huge income, huge growth, and managed all the challenges of balancing and everything else powerfully in her life. Now, what is the principle here? A fantastic career, everyone together, right? Fantastic career and a joyful family and personal life as well. And no more or. Clear, everybody? Can I challenge everybody to start thinking like this, going this? Visualize yourself. Fantastic career and a very joyful personal and family life as well. And no more or. Clear, everybody? Say no more or. Fantastic, everyone. I'm delighted to see all of you taking it to heart and implementing it. Fantastic. Good. Okay, now, superb. Next, as you think about this, next is called crucibles of leadership. What is crucibles of leadership? Crucibles of leadership means as you think about your own emotions and your own empathy. Women are known to be emotional. Women are known to be empathetic. Is it good or bad? Now, if you use it fully, properly, it's fantastic. But if you allow other people to misuse it, it is terrible. Unfortunately, women are become the victims of their emotion in the business world and the corporate world. The moment they're emotional, they try to pull you down and then derail it. Today onwards, start using your empathy as a strength that is a need of the hour in the world. Women leaders with empathy are the need of the world. Like today, Ukraine war is going on. Leaders with empathy are required in the world much more. Start leading much more. Take charge. One example I'll give you, right? One is never give the chavi of your emotions to your enemies. Because that's one way they will destroy your career and future. Never give the chavi of your emotions to your enemies or detractors. This is one start. But tomorrow, day after tomorrow, will go more and more. Now, everyone, my invitation to all of you is start taking charge of we have built these principles so that you can implement it in your life every day. Please take as much as you can. Day after tomorrow, we'll go through all that. These are not the part. See, you can't master all of them in 3 days. but I want to give as many away as possible. So day after tomorrow, I'll give you much more of the 27 principles, so you can master as much as possible in your life. Got it? Okay, now as you know this, right? Some of you may be wondering, Rajesh, all this is nice, right? All this is nice. Who are you? This is my family. 2 daughters, wife, sister, mother, and mother-in-law. 6 of the most important people are all women in my life. People say Rajesh is surrounded by women everywhere. I say I have only one intention, that women in my life or the work where I do are given one fair chance. And we have been working with this with so much of passion every single day that women, at least 1 million women, need to reach the top, right? And I assure you that if I am alive in the next 30 years, this purpose of 1 million women, at least 1 million women at the top, we will reach. And today, I'm not alone. We have thousands and thousands of volunteers who are live, who are driving this vision every single day. And guess what? Here is the story of Suvarna, right? Suvarna, her growth was 4 times in a span of 3 years. Using the same steps I'm telling you today, smiling with the gun and all these things. I'm going to elaborate more tomorrow, day after tomorrow. But using all this, her career went 4 times in a span of 3.5 years, right? I invite you to implement. By the way, some of you may be wondering who's Suvarna. I happen to be her proud husband. Yes, yes. And Suvarna came, it was Suvarna's idea to come with iLady. She started on, and then I had already quit my job and all that. She couldn't quit her job. So I became the CEO. And finally, last year, she quit her job as well. She will meet you live in the session day after tomorrow. Okay, she'll share what she implemented. And we've been very fortunate to live with this vision. Every single day we are living with this vision. Every single day, morning to night, this is a vision. And I invite all of you to take this ahead, make it in your life, implement it in your life. We are not two people anymore. Extraordinary CEOs are with us. Got it, everyone? Thank you so much. Great. Now, what is the purpose? The purpose is called at least 1 million women at the top. Now, tell you something. Some of you may be interested in mastering this principle much more aggressively, implementing it much more aggressively beyond day after tomorrow as well, right? Then you should join something called iLady community. iLady community is a community of extraordinary women living this dream every single day. Now, generally, 40 to 50% people will join the community as well. Anybody is keen? I don't know how many of you joined already today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow. You can continue to join the community as well and aggressively implement way beyond day after tomorrow as well. Okay, excellent, fantastic. Now, let's do an activity right now. Ready, everyone? Next activity. Next activity is called BHAG activity. 3-month BHAG activity. Everyone, can you all share your 3-month BHAG in the chat box quickly? Quickly, let's do a live review. Okay. So Anupa, I'll share tomorrow. The smile with the gun. Tomorrow there are examples I'm going to share about smile with the gun. Okay, Anupa tomorrow. Okay. Quickly, everybody. 3-month BHAG. Quickly time. Become a zonal head. Export was 1 crore. Salary hike. Good. Planning my business. Prepare 3 crores. 3 months. Everyone, 3 months. 3 months is the most important BHAG. 3 months is the most important. Okay. Okay, everyone, quickly. Okay, good. Okay, now everyone, please stop sharing. Everyone, I'm going to do some live review of this. Ready? I'm going to do some live review. Now, before I do live review, something I want to share with you about building energy. Clarity brings momentum. Momentum brings energy and results. So leaders manage energy by bringing clarity, moving towards momentum, and then huge energy. Okay, ready? Now, first, bring clarity about your BHAGs. Very clear it has to be. Now, many of you saying, join a new company, new job. Many of you saying new job. Write down. How do you bring clarity? Which is the kind of company I want to join? Which is the kind of role I want to join? How much increase in the CTC? What is the yearly CTC I'm going to aim for? Kind of company, kind of role, kind of job, kind of CTC brings more clarity. Clarity like this, you can start moving much more momentum. Clarity brings momentum. Momentum brings energy. Okay. Start bringing more clarity first. Now, many of you are saying, I want to make an impact. How is it measurable? Example, right? If you want to make an impact, propose 3 ideas to the top business and get at least one idea, big idea approved in 3 months. I'm just giving you an example. Now, some of you are saying, I want to build more confidence, more skills. How? Leaders learn by implementing. Leaders learn through actions. See, many people say, I learn, do some PMP course, I will do some confidence course. These are all mid-level skills, junior level skills. Leaders implement a big project, showcase that, build their brands according to that. Which is the 3 projects you want to complete in 3 months? Think about it. I will complete 2 big projects beyond expectation of the management, get a feedback like that. That is impact. That is showcasing. Got it? Everyone getting it? Now, some of you are saying, I want to start a business. Bring measurability. I will have at least 3 customers. I'm just making it up. Okay. Bring at least 3 customers, 5 customers, or at least services ready. Or I will, increase my business like this. Think about like this. Make real results happen through real outcomes, which are exciting, powerful, challenging for you. Inspire yourself to those every single day from tomorrow onwards. Are you getting it? Everyone is getting it now? Clear now? Oh, no, good. Let's start moving towards it very powerfully as a way. This, remember, BHAG has to be the way of life for leaders. It has to be the way of life, right? Some of you saying, make more presence, online presence. What is the meaning? As an example, if you are saying, I want to have more online presence, you can say, I will have 10,000 more customers in 3 months. Sorry, 10,000 more followers in 3 months. 10,000 more viewers in 3 months. Think what can be very powerful and exciting and very, very challenging. Okay. So this is the BHAG. Now, as you think about the BHAG, the next question, everyone, is, should you work very hard towards a BHAG or should you work very smart? Everyone type in, or both. Everyone type in. Should you work hard, smart, both? Quickly. Many of you saying both. Many of you saying smart. Please pause. This was the trick question. What is the real answer? The real answer is neither. Neither hard nor smart. That is the real answer. Why? Leaders work strategically and use daily tactics. Smart work and hard work is the way normal people think. Question: what is the strategy? What are the tactics? What is the strategy? What are the tactics? Every single day from today, when you start thinking about the BHAGs, when you start thinking about the outcomes, what is the strategy? What are the tactics? First part of the strategy you need to think about is called breakthrough actions. It is a small part, but it gives you huge results. Let me tell you what are breakthrough actions. Breakthrough actions means least actions and maximum results. Okay. Reduce your actions and increase the results and impact. Let me give you real example. So remember, by day after tomorrow, your effort should have reduced and your results should have started increasing. That's the mindset I challenge you to take on, right? Let me give you an example. One of the participants, she wanted to get a mega job, huge job she wanted to get. She said, well, how can I reduce? How can I reduce? So instead of trying to reach out to many places and doing a lot of hard work, she made a crazy fun video with all her strengths, a short video, and ensured 25 top recruiters watch that video. That's all. And enabled her to bag that mega job. Tomorrow you will learn from Neha or Roshi, one of them, right? Who has reached the top from junior position by using some of these breakthrough actions. Okay. Reduce your time. It's not Leaders have to be masters of their own time, not cannot be slaves. So reduce your time, reduce your effort, increase the impact through breakthrough actions. So question, one more example, right? Another participant, she wanted to grow her business like, many fold. And what did she say? She said, how can I grow? So initially, when she had joined a community, she was selling to individuals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After some time, she stopped selling to individuals and started selling to influencers who had a larger following. So once she sold to one person, then the order started kicking in many more people who are because of the influencers. Reduce the effort, increase impact, right? So her business grew 5 times because of that. So think about it like this. So how can you reduce your, I'm going to share last part of today's session. I'm going to share breakthrough action examples, breakthrough action template, and we had, examples as well. Everyone, please start going after reducing your efforts dramatically from today. Okay. Next, as you do this, many people ask me, Rajesh, I'm understanding this BHAG and breakthrough action, but tell me something. My own boss doesn't value my work. What should I do? My super boss doesn't even know my name properly. My investors don't know that I exist. My customers are not even aware that I'm there. Now, this is a question of differentiated brand. Your brand or the perception of who you are in the world is not built. So what do you need to do? You need to learn to be unignorable. What is the meaning of this? Become unignorable. People dare not ignore you. People dare not sideline you. People dare not, allow you, let anybody forget you, right? You need to be unignorable. People people who care, people who matter to you. Not everybody in the world, people who matter to you. Okay. So the way to do this, tomorrow we have a deep dive session on differentiate brand. But I want all of you to start thinking and implementing from today. What is the step? First step in building an extraordinary brand is called strengthen and showcase your strengths big time. Your own strengths. You will win because of your strengths, not because of your weakness. You other people, detractors, right? Your enemies will point fingers at you. Oh, you're weak in this, you're weak in this. What should you do? Protect and manage your weakness, project and highlight your strength. Never let your enemies see, for example, during the appraisal cycle, your boss will come and say, oh, you have not done this small thing. Oh, you are weak in this. That's why no promotion, no big hike, no big growth. What should you do? Protect and hide, project and showcase. Protect and hide your weakness, project and highlight your strength. On your resume, for example, right at the top, you want to showcase your top strengths. Somewhere at the bottom, when nobody is looking, put your weaknesses. This is a principle. Now, how many of you heard of the 10,000 hour principle? The 10,000 hour principle says deliberately practicing powerfully for 10,000 approximate hours or approximately 8 years, you can be one of the top in the world, one of the best in the world in your industry. By the way, I only learned about it after 10 years of working. Right? People say I have spent 20 years and not in the top, 25 years and not in the top. That happens because you must be focusing on delivery skills and delivery skills and delivery skills, hard work and hard work and hard work and hard work. You are not focused on your brand, your growth, your brand skills, your leadership skills have not gone anywhere. You have worked hard and hard and hard and hard. Other people are taking credit for your work. This happens a lot, especially to women, because from childhood, women get told, don't brag about yourself. Today onwards, please get out of the myth, get out of that mindset. Today onwards, I invite you, start focusing on your brand, your leadership, your focus. Is it clear, everybody? Can I challenge everybody to focus on this from today onwards? See, some of you may be saying, I'm still a junior person, I'm at a mid level. Does not matter. Tomorrow you will meet somebody who was from the junior level, she is at the top. I invite you to just aggressively implement like that. Okay, good. Good. Next, as you know, this the fourth key capability, fourth key principle is called shameless pitching. What is shameless pitching? Shameless pitching means with zero hesitation, zero guilt, zero fear, with a powerful confidence, communicate your intention, negotiate powerfully. As an example, right? One of the participants told me like this. She said, Rajesh, for 11 months, I kept on slogging and slogging and slogging and slogging and working. 12th month, I went to my manager and said, boss, do I have a promotion? Do I have a good, big growth will I get? The boss said, you have done what is expected of you. Another participant like this said, I was telling, pitch, negotiate, pitch, build your brand. She's saying, Rajesh, I don't need to pitch big because I have all the money in the world. I said, that's great. Rajesh, I have only one problem, that I have a lot of money in my bank. Unfortunately, the bank account details are with my mother-in-law. I was shocked. I said, if you continue to behave like this, next 30 years also, nothing will happen to your growth, your life, your potential. So what do you do? Start whatever it is. See, last 20 years, if you've not done this also, my request is start small today. Now, my challenge all of you, from tomorrow, today you will take one small step. Tomorrow you'll take one more step. Small steps. Don't get overwhelmed. Oh my God, I have to do 100. Start taking one small step today, one small step tomorrow, one small step day after tomorrow. Start standing up for yourself much more. Start negotiating for your growth, your resource, your life, your career, your skills. This nobody will care except you have to care. Is it clear, everybody? So here's a month. Everybody, please raise both your hands. We'll do a quick activity right now. Please communicate this very powerfully. Switch on the video. Communicate this very powerfully. I only get what I negotiate, not what I deserve. I only get what I negotiate, not what I deserve. Please speak powerfully. I only get what I negotiate, not what I deserve. I only get what I negotiate, not what I deserve. Excellent. Please take one small step towards your growth tomorrow. One small step towards your growth day of tomorrow. Negotiate. Maybe it's your husband, maybe it's mother-in-law, maybe it's children, maybe it's where it is, maybe your boss. One small negotiation tomorrow, one more small step tomorrow, day of tomorrow. This is my challenge to all of you. But day after tomorrow, we go deeper. How to deal with politics, how to deal with bias, how to deal with all sorts of things. Now, before we go to the next activity, we have one more activity. Last activity we have tomorrow. Right now, everybody clear about the schedule for day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow? Tomorrow, what time do we start? Tomorrow we start at 7 o'clock again. Everybody? No. So can I see here's differentiate brand, shameless pitch. Tomorrow we have guests as well. Can I invite everybody so to say, no matter what, I'll complete? How many of you committed? No matter what, I'll complete tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Everyone, can I challenge everybody? No matter what, I'll complete. No matter what, I'll be here 6:55 tomorrow. Can I challenge everybody? Put an alarm, and all of you put an alarm. Remember, if you don't commit to making this happen for yourself, if you don't commit to saying, I will make it happen, I will make this happen, I'll complete it powerfully tomorrow. See, tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock, somebody from your life can say, "Arey yaar, ye to Rajesh idiot. Why? What is he saying? Blah 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 blah." Hey, wait now, we'll do something else. Now, I invite you to stay committed to your purpose, your growth, your implementation, and your brand and your leadership. Okay, 6:55 be tomorrow. Next, last part of today, right? Last part of today's session. What are the things? Quickly go through. Be hack and break to action, everybody. Everyone, can you all send your B hack to your relationship manager immediately? Can all of you send your 3-month B hack to your relationship manager quickly? All of you send it quickly. Please send your B hack to your relationship manager. As I'm going to go rapid fire round. Here are the case studies, everybody. Quickly take a look at it. Annapurna had a B hack. Sign up at least 3 paying corporate clients from scratch. Was a B hack to Annapurna. Everybody, I'm going to go rapid fire right now. Rapid fire. Three, many case studies I'm going to share with you. Many case studies of breakthrough action I'm going to share with you. please send your 3-month BHAG. So they give you case studies and more examples tomorrow. Okay, quickly share this. More. Aditi was a national football goalkeeper. She took a BHAG to start at least 3 batches from scratch. Was a BHAG taken by Aditi. Next, Pushpa took a BHAG. 2 crores from 1.4 crores was the BHAG taken by Pushpa. Next, now Anjali at Ernst & Young become a director of at Ernst & Young with a 40% hike. Was a BHAG taken by Anjali, right? Next, Rani Sunila bag a big project with huge visibility in Intel. That was a BHAG taken by Rani Sunila, right? Educators, here are the example case studies. Get at least 50 new students from scratch. Was a BHAG taken by Gayatri. Lawyers, doctors, right? Arbitrate at least 10 cases per month, increasing the clientele, increasing the impact. Was this like this? Now, people who are NGOs, right? Eva took a BHAG, 50 lakh per month, right? People who are on a break want to get back into a new job with 30% hike, BHAG exact case studies. Next, all of you release breakthrough actions, case studies, breakthrough actions. This is called ERRC template. Quickly take a look at it. Eliminate, reduce, raise, create. What can you eliminate? What can you reduce? What can you raise? What can you create? Everyone, so this is a ERRC template. Now, if you missed this part, last part, please go back to the video again. Eliminate, reduce, raise, create. ERRC. All right. Next, as you do this, next one. Case studies of breakthrough actions. Take a large project, negotiate from the beginning. Send updates every week to skip level managers. Negotiate out from the beginning. People are running a business. Case studies. Powerful pitches, get it reviewed by mentors. Create a pipeline. See, pipeline for entrepreneurs is critical. If you don't know pipeline, you can't run a business. Understand, implement a sales pipeline and funnel. All right, okay. So people are looking for a new job. Create a differentiated brand statement. Upload your video resume everywhere. Get known by video and text blogs every week. Now, everyone, here are the examples and case studies of people who have been implementing it deeply. Some of the top people in India have been implementing it. Unfortunately, 5 to 10% of the participants drop out of our programs in the first 3 days, which is very sad for me. Only 40 to 50% people are able to join the community for various reasons as well, right? My invitation is, can we create a new record this week that everybody will be there? Everybody will participate powerfully. Everybody will win big. Can we create a new record like this? Can I challenge everybody? Can we? Okay, great. Now, everyone, all of you can share the key takeaways in the WhatsApp group. Can we share a key takeaway in the WhatsApp group? All of you share. What have you learned? What have you been inspired by in the last 1 hour in the WhatsApp group? And as all of you share, I'm going to do something crazy here. Okay, what I'm going to do? I'm going to unmute everybody. Everybody will be unmuted. All of you will share something that to inspire everybody else by keeping your videos on. Together, all of you will share. Together, it'll be like huge mess, but it'll be fantastic. Okay, quickly share. Everybody, let's have some great fun for the next 1 minute. Go ahead, everyone, together. Go ahead, together.
Not to negotiate.
Negotiate.
Negotiation. Don't be balanced. Don't be
I'm reducing the
balanced.
time. Hard effort.
On the brand.
Carry gun.
Choose hard work.
Do not balance.
Get only impact
Your strength.
in your brand.
Communicator.
Cool. Negotiate less.
Reduce rates.
Silent, carry a gun.
Add a joy to
Strategies and the
family.
tactics.
Silent, carry a
Want to
gun.
start my hobby.
Get the result without working hard or
Shameless.
Start my career in data science.
Negotiate
Good package.
is important.
Fantastic career. Fantastic work.
Strategy key.
And do not compare.
Leader works
Seamless negotiation.
to be strategy tactics. Break through the action.
Great job.
Reduce efforts and increase result and
But
impact.
carry a gun.
Ignorable.
I watch it on your growth.
And project and show your strength.
Maximize and bye-bye to
Focus on
balance.
your strength.
Your
Control.
weakness.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. I want to be alive here and
Happy family.
I only get what I negotiate, not what I deserve.
Fantastic.